Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. My children say that I am a creature of habit, and that if you mess with my habits, I turn into a creature. I don't think it's that bad, but they do. So sometimes we can't see ourselves, and they can. So anyway, I knew that we were going to be making masks during the pandemic, which, by the way, is not over. And so I work upstairs in my sewing room, and my daughter is God's answer to me wanting everything to be perfectly in order and everything, a place for everything and everything for its own place. I can hear it in my mother's voice. You can probably hear it in yours or your father's. And so my daughter, Fatima, is God's response to me thinking I'm in control of the order of my life. As orderly as I try to be, Fatima is what I would call disorderly. And now she will tell you, I know where everything is. That's her way. Things are everywhere. So I knew I couldn't work with her because she'd put something down and my face is like this. Fortunately, my niece Latoya is more on the order of me and to the other extreme, which is beautiful because everything has a place and it is so orderly and it's so neat and everything is so um, purpose filled. So she and Fatima worked downstairs together. So you could always see Latoya's side and you could see Fatima's side. And Latoya would look and just go, you need to clean this up. We need to clean this up. So still, for me, in what was a very, very orderly home, it was fully chaotic. There were rolls and bolts of fabric everywhere, and a section where there was elastics, and a section where there was this being made, and another section where that's being made. And it was very difficult for me to endure. I would see it and cringe. And then I remembered the people getting those masks, people in prisons, people in hospitals, doctors' offices who could not get PPE during the beginning of that pandemic. And we were providing them to all those people, to courtrooms, to daycares, to nursing homes. And we knew before the announcement that everyone would need to wear them before the mask mandates, we knew that that was going to happen because Latoya is also a nurse. And so we started gearing up and preparing for that. And the more we geared up, the more chaotic this space became, and everything was everywhere and all over the place. And so this past week, we started cleaning up and organizing for something else that we're working on. And we just transformed the space that was my space into that space. Here's the thing, we all have areas of our life that we think we're in control of. But even those areas, we should be willing to give up some piece of that for the good of humanity, of the whole. Those of you who have pets, you know you give up some space of you so that your pet can thrive. We should be doing that for one another. We should be willing to say, as long as it's temporary, I can live in chaos just for a little bit to make sure others are okay. The other big thing about that is that it worked out something in me. I don't hear my mother's voice yelling and screaming about the mess and the clutter because one glass was left in a sink. I don't hear the urgency with cleaning up an area or harming a relationship because I need order Turns out I don't need order. I need love. I love you.